I need to talk to anybody that has a uterus. About 6 months ago, I noticed that I started having a change in my period. I started spotting throughout the month. My periods got way more heavier, lots of clots, and lasted for longer periods of time. Normally, I used to have a 4-day cycle. Now it's like 5 to 7 days and a lot heavier of bleeding. And they are way more painful than they've ever been. Like super, super crampy. Even I'm off of my period and I'm still super crampy today. I went to my OB. We did a pap smear and a pelvic exam. During my pelvic exam, he said that I had a lot of scar tissue built around my uterus, that he could feel it in like my uterus. And that's a sign of endometriosis. Though he called it something else. He's like, do you have a family history of endometriosis? Have you ever been diagnosed with it? I told him no, not that I'm aware of. I've never had endometriosis and I've never been diagnosed, and I don't believe my mom or anybody else in my family has it. I feel like he said that endometriosis is like the scar tissue inside your uterus, and that what he felt, obviously he can't feel inside my uterus, but he could feel around my uterus, and said that it felt like there was scar tissue around my uterus. I'm going back in a few weeks to have a procedure where they like dilate, it's not really dilating, but they put fluid in my uterus to expand it to check for fibroids and polyps. And then they'll do a ultrasound of my uterus as well. As long as they find no polyps or fibroids, they're going to put in a Mirena, which is an IUD. And he's saying that that device helps treat endometriosis. It like helps prevent the scar tissue from building up in your uterus. I have done no research. This literally just happened. So I'm just wondering if anybody else out there has endometriosis or has scar tissue around their uterus. Are your symptoms similar to what I'm experiencing? Did you ever treat it? Did you ever do an IUD? Also, just in general, has anybody ever had an IUD, and do you like it? It's kind of strange to me because I don't need birth control to prevent pregnancy because my husband had a vasectomy, but now he's saying it's a treatment for the endometriosis. But I was also told birth control was a treatment for PCOS, and like that actually did nothing. And I had to treat my PCOS through other methods. So I just want to know what everybody else's experience has been. If you have dealt with something similar, would love to hear your experience. Love ya.